Alright. How's it going, guys? Silencer of
Hello,
Dark here with GX.
GX.
21st century gamers. Sorry. So I cut you
Oh
out
no,
like
JX224.
I cut
I
you out
just what I was
three times in that
Don't care.
intro. Sorry, dude.
It's like,
But I am playing some local Call of Duty Black Ops 2 against some regular players on hijacked. Regular bots, I should say. Kill confirmed, generally because I can't connect to the servers at the moment for some reason. I can log in, but I can't connect to the servers.
It's funny
So
because
just
I'm
gonna
playing it
snipe 'em.
now as well.
Yeah, I was going to play with GX, but okay, I just missed 3 sniper shots in a row.
Whoa.
Ignore that, guys.
Whoa.
Shut up.
I'm not even commenting on that. That was awesome.
Yeah, okay, dude. But today we're going to talk about our 3 favourite video games
Of all time.
of all time.
You want to start it off, Jared, or shall I?
Kick it off some honourable mentions, though.
Okay, yes.
The games that are freaking brilliant from our childhood, but just didn't quite make the cut for top 3.
And or still now.
Okay. Yeah. So, do you want to go through them?
Y- well, I know one of them is Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas.
Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Incredible games. Love the hell out of them. Didn't
Yes.
quite make in the top 3 greatest games of our childhood, though.
No.
Pokemon Snap. Another honourable mention.
Oh, God,
The
I
Ratchet
played
and
the hell
Clank
out of that.
series. Definitely make it to the honourable mentions. Portal 2, Portal 1. I don't know what else. Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, if you already said that.
Who cares?
Oh,
Okay, that's
no.
enough honourable mentions. Let's get to the
Yes.
list. Do you want to kick it off with your number 3?
My number 3 slot.
Number 3, place number 3rd. Third place,
Third place is Kingdom Hearts 2.
Kingdom Hearts 2. Talk us through why
Oh my
that
god.
came 3rd. Why did it make it onto your list?
Well, obviously one of my close friends, first introduced me to the game. I was like, "What is this?" He's like, "Dude, you should just pick it up. It's like pretty good." I'm like, "Oh, why not?" So I picked it up, started playing it. I don't know. I think it might have been like the storyline and the
Just
storyline
how it
kinda-
played.
yeah, basically.
Personally, I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game, but
Dude.
I don't know. I feel like I'd be kind of like it wouldn't really reach me. I don't feel like I give it a proper go now than I would have as a child, just
Yeah.
because it
I-
is a child's game.
Yeah, I tried to go back to it and I just can't.
You just
It-
the difference going from Call of
Yeah.
Duty to a game like Kingdom Hearts be tough, but it's not impossible. And I don't know. I might have to check it out sometime. Anything else you want to say
About
on
that,
Kingdom Hearts?
the only bad thing is like they didn't come out with the full story in Australia. They came out with like a half a story, and then like in Japan and that they got the
Right.
full story, and that's
Yeah.
what drove me away from the series.
That's pretty crap.
Pretty lame.
All right, so should I jump in with my 3rd place?
Yes.
All right, number 3 for me is a tie. I'm sorry, I have to
Oh,
start
no.
with a tie. A tie between 2 of the first games I ever owned. Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64. The first one of, I don't know if it's the first, but one of the first major 3D games to come out in gaming. Full stop. It was the most incredible. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. Going back to it, even the controls on N64 now, I can't stand.
Yeah.
But just the way you could, it was the closest thing you could get to an open world at that point that I'd experienced. I know it was one of my first games, but to say it was that I've experiencing, it's like my first game I ever owned. But I remember how I got into it. It was actually when I was in daycare, before I even went to preschool, right?
Oh.
My daycare's son, he had a Nintendo 64 and he played this game in front of me. and he'd show me how to play, but he wouldn't let me play. And it
Oh.
drove me to the point where I bought a Nintendo 64 at age 6 after saving up for 2 years
Oh.
of just pocket money, and then I eventually managed to get it for a Christmas present, and oh my god, it was the greatest day of my life that night. But that was amazing.
That would
It
have
was
been amazing.
The storyline was really good. It was a really long story as well. There was just tons of collectibles. Getting 100% in the game was just so
That took
difficult.
effort.
It took effort, and it took many of the years of my life. But that's enough about that game. I'll move on to the thing it tied with, which is Super Mario Kart 64.
Oh, yes.
Mario Kart. But no, that game, just to win, if you didn't come first, you came last.
Pretty much.
That's Mario Kart in a nutshell. Mario Kart 64 was no different.
Yeah.
No scope. What?
I played that recently, and oh my god, that is difficult.
It's difficult to control, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just a brilliant game, and one of my favourite games of all time. Number third, equal third. All right. Do you want to move on to your second?
Number third.
Number third. Shut up.
Yes. Yes, I'm moving to my second.
Alright.
A drum roll. Pokemon Stadium.
Pokemon Stadium.
The first one. Indefinitely. That was... I played many hours of that in my childhood.
Trivia question. Did that come
Yes.
out before or after Blue and Red?
After. It's probably a little bit after.
Just after? Because...
Maybe a year.
Because it was
or so.
basically just... Pokemon Stadium, I don't know how you wouldn't know it, but Pokemon Stadium is... Well, actually, no, you can describe it. It's on your list. Describe to me what Pokemon Stadium is.
It basically takes the Pokemon from like red and blue, and puts and puts you in like you can do tournaments and stuff around like a park sort of thing. You
It's
can
arena battling.
first gym leaders up into like the top of trainers and stuff. It's
Alright.
kind of like the Pokemon games on the GBA converted into a 3D.
Do you mind if
version.
I add on to it?
Yes.
You do mind.
Oh no, I meant just do it. Just
Prick.
go ahead. Shut
No,
up.
But just it was took the whole battling of Pokemon,
Aspect. Yes.
but that's all. It was a new Pokemon game, the exact same Pokemon, just battling style. So it focused on your strategy. You didn't have to train Pokemon. You just picked them up, select them. You couldn't choose moves or anything. You just had to use the actual Pokemon you could take.
Yeah. You could take
transfer
Pokemon from your
Yeah,
GBA.
you could take Pokemon from your GBA, I suppose, but no one did that. That's cheating.
I did. I had really
Bastard.
shit Pokemon, so I just used
Oh,
rental ones
fair
anyway.
Yeah, I took
Well, I
my
was a
Pokemon.
kid,
They were
so-
pointless though.
Yeah.
But
I remember I used to get my dad to play it with me for ages,
yeah,
and I used to smash him because he didn't know how to play.
do you
I was,
remember
like,
the
6.
controls?
Yeah, I know him off by
Choosing
heart.
moves where you had to hit like it was like
Yeah, that's L2 to have a look at them.
L2, then hit one of the yellow
Yeah, one of the yellow
side
arrow
buttons. Then it was
keys.
like A,
yeah.
and then it was like
Select.
triangle, circle, square, just to like use Ice Beam or something. But other than the
Still.
controls,
Doesn't
game-
matter.
the game was
Doesn't matter.
really
The
good.
game was impeccable.
it was.
My childhood, going back to it even now, I smashed like one of my close friends playing it. It was fun.
Enjoyable. Definitely worth second place on your list.
Definitely. Okay.
All right.
Jared,
mine?
would you like
Mine?
to do yours?
All right. Second place. Da, 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 da. Pokemon Leaf Green for the Game Boy Advanced.
Valiant.
Valiant.
Valiant choice.
For me,
Yeah.
I didn't play Red and Blue. I did play Yellow, but I think I played Yellow maybe a month before I got Leaf Green. So I didn't really ever get into the original Gen 1 Pokemon games.
And
But
it's technically still Gen 1
It's Gen 1 with Gen 2 Pokemon.
in certain parts of the game, and they've added new areas.
Yep, I just finished the Kill Confirm game, but I'll play another one just so we can keep going. Anyway, but how I didn't even get Dogs or Swarm once that game. That was so boring. It was a shit. Just ignore the gameplay completely. I'm just pissing around live. But anyway, how it worked was, it was the remake, but it worked so well. I just loved it to bits. I put hundreds and hundreds of hours into that game. I loved it. I could go back and play it tonight and have no problem doing so. I don't know what else to say about it. It was an incredible game. It was the defining moment for Pokemon, I think. The remake, it wasn't better than Blue, or it was just as good as the originals. Would you agree with that?
The remake.
Yeah. Was it just as good?
I don't think. Yeah. Yeah,
It was an
it's
updated
hard to
version.
say.
It was an updated
It's
version.
really
It
hard.
wasn't better.
It'd come very close.
I can't say it's better, but
No.
it was a worthy remake.
Yes.
All right. Seeing you maybe don't agree with my second place score,
Doesn't matter.
won't we hear your number one? But
Number
before
one.
we do so, let me play a little tune to announce this event. And the number one choice from Jordan is...
Pokemon Red.
Oh, no! The original of
The
Pokemon
original.
Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Definitely, by far, that. Oh my god, I outplay that more than anything.
So I think we can go over... I kind of didn't go over Leaf Green completely because I was aware of your number one choice. But I want to just talk about it because it's basically the same as my description of Leaf Green. I just want to talk about why we were both and still are enthralled by the Pokemon series. What is it about it?
Is it?
Is it the friendships you make, Jordan, with your Pokemon?
Oh my god.
Do you feel yourself bonding to, like, you choose your first Pokemon, and
Yeah.
of course you've seen the anime. The way Ash reacts to Pikachu, I wanted to react to my first Pokemon because I
Pretty
watched
much.
the
That's
anime
why.
a ton as a child before I played the game. Your starting Pokemon, first Pokemon you ever got.
First Pokemon? Charmander.
Yes! Same here. Oh my
Charmander
god.
by far.
I still have my Charizard in my Pokemon White 2 game. I just died from C4 randomly. But, oh, I love it so much. I love it to bits. It's cute and cuddly and it's fierce and deadly.
Yummy.
Oh.
I hate my Pokemon.
I hate my Pokemon. Oh god. Oh god. No, Turrican, no. Charizard. No.
It cooked itself. Let's not go there.
I don't know. Leave that one for another commentary.
Yes,
Coming
let's-
next week. Why I hate my Charizard. Anyway, anything else you want to mention about just the Pokemon series in general?
Pokemon series in general?
Yep.
Oh, it's just that I enjoy it and I like the main story. I don't like, EV, bull training.
So you don't play, you're not interested in playing like competitive battles with your
No.
friends. You just like building up your Pokemon for the
Yes.
story.
Definitely. And doing the in-game challenges. Got to do those in-game challenges.
Oh, some of them are flipping annoying though.
I know, they're hard as hell. Okay, and now for your number one choice.
My number one choice.
Yes.
Hands down, Spyro the Dragon. The very first Spyro game came out on the PlayStation 1 in 1999, I believe. I think that's right. I could be wrong though. But it was around that, 99, 98. Definitely wasn't 91 because in the PlayStation. But I was thinking 91 for a minute there. But no, Spyro the Dragon was hands down the greatest game I've ever played and still enjoy playing to this day. Now, it wasn't the most difficult game to finish, but to get 100% on it was quite the task.
that is
Even
difficult.
now, let alone as a 10-year-old boy or however old I was when I was playing the PlayStation 1, I don't know.
10-year-old boy.
That sound Spyro. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, it actually does.
But you've played this game.
Yes.
Experiences with it?
Experiences? Difficult in parts.
Yeah, this is experience from this year, not as a child too.
Yeah, that was from holidays
Seriously
only like
difficult
a
in
couple of weeks ago.
What about the story? It didn't have a story or characters until really the second and third game.
Yeah.
But do you think it would have been better with more characters? Do you think a better story would have improved, or just
Uh,
it
yeah,
would have
I
been just
think
different?
it would have improved. Yeah, it would have improved it. But there's not much else you could do to improve a game like that. It's that good.
Just the general, just collecting treasure, finding dragons. I think the best part about that game was the world. The
Yeah.
graphics were good for its time, I suppose. It wasn't anything groundbreaking, but it was good enough for me. And who doesn't want to play a dragon that can breathe fire and charge people? Like, come on
Yes.
now. It was just hands down my favorite game of all time. Let us know your top 3, or even just a couple of games that you think should have been on this list that wasn't. Of course, this is our personal opinions from our own experience. We haven't played every game, so therefore we don't know which ones are the best. Nor is it our decision to decide which ones are the best for everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
We want to know your opinion, though. I will be reading every comment and probably replying to most of them. So, have a good day.
Because there'll probably only be 2 comments. Yay.
I don't give a shit how many comments there are. I just want... If you watch this video, you better post your favourite game of all time. And I swear to God, if you say Call of Duty, then I'll say okay, because it's your choice.
Exactly.
Alright, catch us later.
Okay, see us.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Rate, comment, subscribe.
Rate, comment, subscribe!
Oh my god, I'm doing so shit against these regular bots.
Yeah, same here.
Oh.